Welcome back to Blue Skies 01. And let me just check something quickly. Yeah, I had to click these again. You know it. And welcome back to Blue Skies. And yeah, we're starting the year. We're officially. Last episode was literally just Act 1, but we're officially starting the mod today. So let's just jump into it. Yeah. It's another Monday. Late night yawn. I drag myself through my morning routine. Maybe staying up to read wasn't my best idea. Now that I think about it, I can't actually remember the last time I stayed up to read something that other than manga. You must be rubbing off on me. Lately, I've been eating breakfast more out of force of habit than anything. And anyhow, the pastry and fridge are starting to look like serious stomach. Empty. Pantry shit. Maybe I can ask Yuri to go shopping with me? That'd be nice. I finish my food quickly and make my way out of the house. After a moment, Siri walks up to me. Hi, Hope. She's bouncing up and down on the balls of her feet. Hey, Siri, what's up? I'm just happy to get back into swing things. What? Is Natsuki bringing more cupcakes? Well, I'd like her to. But I'm not so sure about that, given that everything that happened. I don't know. I'm just glad to get back to normal routine. Without the hullabaloo of the festival, I mean. What's so funny now? Hullabaloo is such a weird word. It is a weird word, honestly, if you think about it. Pfft, you're weird, Siri. Nuh-uh, you don't want to talk. And so the pot calls the kettle black. We eventually arrive at school and head off to our respective classes. Siri set me off by sticking her tongue out at me. As I approach the classroom, my train of thought takes a sharp turn as Sakura smiles at me. Looks like he's only just arrived himself. Morning, sir. Hope, how are you doing? Very excited, of course, learning about my favorite subject from favorite teacher. I'm gonna tactfully interpret that as non-sarcastic. I laugh when we... Okay, there's always a few minor spelling errors here, but I don't know. Sometimes they irk me, sometimes they don't. This one kind of slightly irks me. I laugh when we enter the room. As. I think it's as, yeah. Anyway, I'm dumb. As Sakura opens his mouth to begin the lesson, some fast footsteps stop right outside the room. Emmy. How nice of you to join us. He raised an eyebrow at her, a mischievous glint in his eyes. Cutting around fine, aren't we? I'm beginning to think you'd rather be out in the field than come to one of my fascinating lectures. Sorry, sir. She starts bowing slightly, her cheeks red. I lost track of time and I rushed over as soon as I realized it. Don't worry, I'd much rather be here. She walks over her desk quietly as Sakura reads the classes. Oh, that's everything done for the day. As my last class ends, I feel my feet steer me towards the club. Walking at a corner, I admittedly peered into the empty classrooms passing by. A couple of students chat to the teacher in one classroom, while a ring of friends laugh together in another. Huh. They look fun to be around. Wasn't that the green-haired guy from the festival? Oh yeah, I remember that guy. He was a dick! Anyway, let's forget. Yeah, hard pass. Must start to be someone in that class. Fortunately, all the club members are in different classes. Speaking of which, that's Yuri coming up now. Huh. Yuri's in there. Can I ask her to walk to the club with me? Well, no harm in trying. Hey, Yuri. That was a strange, albeit cute, sound she made. Hope. Sorry for my outburst. I was just surprised. You're good. What are you still doing in class? Everyone's gone by now, so she's the last one here. About that. She motioned towards a stack of textbooks on her desk. I was the last one out of the classroom, and my teacher asked me to deliver these to the student council room. She has them in her arms as she speaks, hugging them to her chest. I suppose I should get to that now. Could you let the others know why I'll be late? Hold on, I can help you with that if you want. No, I can handle it. I can't ask you to take on my responsibilities for me. Yuri, this isn't a super serious request. It's no sweat for me, really. It's really alright. I'd feel bad if I couldn't do it even this myself. But I look pretty heavy, you know. They're really not, so you don't have to worry about it. Additionally, the student classroom is rather close by, so I'm guessing she doesn't want me to bother over this. After all, those textbooks can't be that light. Should I just take your word for it or help? I don't know. I feel like if I let her handle it, she's actually like secretly gonna go cut herself. I really knew it was all during this. I'm not joking. I'm eating it. My throat's also drying up. Sorry. You know, I gotta quickly. I'm putting all the important things because I don't know where this is gonna be. Like, I'm gonna help her. On that post, I reached out to take a stack of book from Yuri. You wondering why I did that? After Natsuki's incident, after the Natsuki incident twice, I decided I'm gonna actually try and try hard to save just in case. Anyway, I reached out to take a stack of books from Yuri. I hope it's seriously fine. I'm happy to help you out in this way. But it's no bother, Yuri. In fact, I insist on carrying this stuff for you. Besides, I can't let a girl do all the dirty work, right? I don't see why my being a girl has to do anything. Well, you know... Shoot, looks like I went wrong with anything to say. What I meant to say is you're my friend, so... Well, wanna get going then? You dumb fucker. Hope I told you I could do it myself. I wasn't trying to be coy or anything. I guess you know... Ow! That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. No, we already agreed. Let's see where this takes me. I'll tell you all at the end of the series about how that fucked me over. Anyway, like, damn, so let's take it back though. Hey, you know what? How about next time I'll need some help? I'll call you up, right? That way we're even. I suppose so. We sat down in the hall and soon enough we're about in front of the student classroom. I'll wait for you outside, okay? I'll wait for you outside, okay? Alright, it shouldn't take long anyway. As she runs towards the text, okay. As she runs to take the time, her tangled twist that happens to twist beneath her. Almost as in slow motion, Yuri tumbles to the ground, landing an ungainly heap on the floor. Redness blossoms on her cheeks as she only hastens by giggling and staring by standby nearby. You're needing help? I reach down to offer my hand, but she springs to her feet without taking it, avoiding my eyes by staring down straight in her skirt. You're not hurt, are you? No. Yeah, it's fine. Here, I can take the books now. With the books in hand, back in Yuri's hand, arms we awkwardly stand together. We're not saying anything for moments. But I can't read. It's 7 a.m. I woke up, actually. Anyway. Wait here a moment, please. She quickly shovels in the room in front of us and re-emerging a minute later. Wanna get going now? Yuri nods in permission, opening her mouth to speak. However, she's interrupted by giggling of a couple girls standing nearby. They were there when Yuri tripped. Don't tell me they were laughing at her. Judging by Yuri's expression, it looks like the conclusion she's drawn. She grazed her face in her hand. I can only imagine how red she is. I can't believe it. Hey, Yuri. That's okay, really. No one's gonna care or remember what happened in a few minutes. Well, those giggling girls aren't helping my argument. Well, what else am I supposed to say? Come on, let's leave them get to the club. You can distract yourself with books there. With a sigh, Yuri drops her head in the face. She didn't say anything, except opting to shoot me a miserable look. Let's go. You'll feel better when you're back with the others. A few moments later, we arrive in front of the club room. So, how are you doing? How's your ankle? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, we should have let her carry it. How does she like? Say answer me. You know, I'm gonna quickly. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm going straight for the... No, not wrong one. I'm gonna... Let's see what happens if we let her handle her on her own. Alright, but feel free to ask for help if you get tired later. Yuri smiles gratefully at me. Oh, okay. I'll definitely appreciate your offer of help, though. But thank you for taking my word. This type of thing I like to get better at handling myself. As sort of a practice of self-sufficiency, if you will. I guess she was serious and she said she wanted to do it herself. Phew. Good thing I don't take those books off her, after all. Maybe I should call you next time she asks me to deliver stuff from another classroom. I want to go that far. Anyway, I get it. And at this rate, I'm not the type of guy who automatically assumes that girls need help carrying stuff. Yeah, so we should have done this the first time. I'm fucking stupid. I'm glad I realized my mistakes. If I didn't, I'd be stupid. I just hit my mic shit. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm touching my mic a lot. I'm eating. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm glad we got down this part now. Because that I made me sound like a dick on the other side. Because it made me sound like all women are fucking weak and shit. This one's... We're supposed to be... This is a series where we empower women. Anyway, let's go. Why the fuck is there... The bird is back in my room. Go back outside. I'll have to admit, it does make me feel like a bit of a burden when people assume I need help. Not to say that I never need help, but... You know what I mean. Yeah, I do. We set off down the hall, and soon enough we're just in front of the student council room. I'll wait for you outside, okay? That's fine. That's fine with me. It shouldn't take very long anyway. I'm guessing we're gonna go walk alongside Yuri, but we're just not gonna help her. Okay, so my guess. Okay, so I realize there's a theme with all of them. With Sayori's, it's help when people do need help. With Natsuki's is don't leave your friends behind. Because if you leave your friends behind, then bad stuff happens. Because when Natsuki only, Sayori and we stop being friends with Sayori and Natsuki end up dying. With Sayori, we helped her a lot, but only when she really needed help, and we gave her space. So that's the theme of that one, which is give them help when they need it, but also give them the space they deserve. With this one, it's help. Everyone needs their independence. That you can't be there for them all the time. So I'm guessing we have to give Yuri all the independence, as well as being for her. Okay. Let's turn on. We're back to the ankle. Okay, let's just... Oh. We're getting it in the books. There wasn't visible damage to the books, that's a relief. Yes. When the book's back... Yeah, I'm just keeping a bunch of this because we just saw a bunch of this at the other one. She actually spoke this time. Okay, so I'm guessing this was the route we're supposed to take. Let's go. We don't want to be any more than we already are. A few months later, we were at the club room. Are you alright? How's your ankle? Her eye flicks to catch my gaze for a second before shooting back down it again. I'm fine. It's so embarrassing. She starts to cover her face again. It's fine, Yuri. You did nothing wrong. Well, of course, there's nothing wrong with tripping. Crap. I feel like I'm not helping matters. I know. I just feel badly. Honestly speaking, the embarrassment is worse than any physical pain I've felt. She fidgets through her hands for a moment. Man, I should have said something else, girls. Can't believe how they were to her. No. I was already happy that you helped me pick everything up. Hope. Furthermore, it's not as though you've been holding me for anything. You're beholden to me or anything. And those girls probably weren't even laughing at me. You were right before. I likely only felt that way because of the spotlight effect. I guess I'm not really confidential anyway. As you can see, well, I'm not the toughest guy around. Confrontational. Damn, I'm stupid. Yuri covers her mouth, hiding a smile that brings me warmth. You know, probably Natsu's probably the toughest person in the club. I mean, she probably beat me up without sweating a fist fight. And in the end, she's something. It's not like I wanted to beat you up or anything. You just asked for it when you said manga is in literature. Yuri giggles behind her hand. That doesn't even make sense. Natsuki only ever protests when she's showing affection, not when she's beating people up. Huh. I guess I should work on my Natsuki impression next then. It's peaceful in the club room. Tranquil. A welcome break from what just transpired. That is, until barrage chatter descends upon us from a certain coral-haired girl. Damn it, Sayori! Wait. Or it could be Monica. This bird is watching me. Would you like to say anything? Here's a mic. Alright, go. Okay. Make your bets in the comments right now. You got 5 seconds. It's Sayori. Hope. You wouldn't believe what happened to me. So I was minding my own business in the hallway, just walking out of my classes, when Yuri suddenly spots Yuri behind me. Oh, hi, Yuri. Did you walk here with Hope? Yes, I did. I happened to tag along with Yuri when she was running some errands, so... Yes, that's right. Wow, what a coincidence. Hold up, what time is it? I don't know. Why? You gonna be somewhere? No, but we don't want to miss any club activities, right? I mean, it's not like we usually do anything besides share poetry for half an hour. Hope. I won't have you disparaging the club like that. He's not wrong, you know. Oh my, is Natsuki actually defending Hope? What a surprise. God fucking damn it. Is Natsuki the secondary girl in this route? So, Natsuki sputters in shock. What? You... Only teasing. Natsuki, you're way too easy to tease. Says the girl with the bottomless stomach. What's that sound you always make? Wah! Hey! You just proved the point, man. Monica, help me. Natsuki's being a meanie. So you can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh? Monica! Sayori turns to Yuri, seemingly as latches effort king support. You're on my side, right? You're all rather animated today, aren't you? Is that a yes then? That facepalm's more just for Sayori's sake. The early ones from earlier are just me being stupid for choosing the wrong thing. Looks like Yuri's gonna be a neutral party here, Sayori. No! Are you smiling at myself? It's good to be back. Day 2. Day 2. Day 2. I'm sorry. I just had an opportunity to make a meme and I took it. Fuck y'all. Today, Yuri and I are going shopping together. And judging by the fancy weather outside, it looks like there's some pathetic fallacy going on. I just realized that because we're doing Yuri's on, there's a lot more big words, and I don't like it. I can barely read normal words. I can't even remember the last time I went food shopping on my own validation. I have to admit, I was surprised when you messaged me about it. Yeah. It just gets kind of boring for me personally. Shopping alone. I figured you'd make great company. Well, I can't say I relate of feeling bored while shopping alone. I rather enjoy spending time with my thoughts to myself. I hate it. Oh. I guess that does make sense. Not to say I don't want to be here right now. I mean, it's a nice change of pace, being able to talk to someone and get their opinions on different products. And I did have to buy more groceries too. And no worries, I got you. My chickens are gone quiet. I just realized. You know, kind of sound like Natsuki there. Yuri's pretty cute when she's flustered. I nearly have to bite my tongue to stop myself from teasing her, so I could see her go flustered again. Careful, Hope. She's not Sayori, and she might not respond well to teasing. Well, she probably wouldn't be sounding as badly as Natsuki. That's true. Ah, there's a store. And there's a store. Yuri and I pick up shopping baskets and went to the store. By the way, what items are you looking for? Some basic stuff like ramen and frozen food. Pretty much instant food. Oh, I see. I can almost feel the judgment. I cannot almost feel the judgment. I feel it already. Because I'm literally having ramen right now. This fucking ramen I'm eating. And wonder why I'm eating ramen? It was cheap. Fuck you. I'm poor. Fuck off. Anyway. Note to self. Learn how to cook something that takes more than 2 seconds to make. A guy who can cook is never a bad thing. Do you happen to have anything else you need? What do you mean? I mean things such as vegetables and spices and the like. Yep, those are hardly ever in my house. I actually don't have that stuff at home. Usually I just make pre-made food. You know, food that you need to heat up and boil for a few minutes. Do your parents usually cook your meals and buy the refresher items then? I wish. It'd be great if my mom was home more often to do that. Although I can be ungrateful. The reason she's away all the time is because she needs to raise me as a single parent mother. And that's definitely not an easy task. Actually, I do most of the cooking since my mom's usually out of town. Ever since she got that huge promotion, she's had to travel the world on business trips to see clients. Oh, I see. She looks away for a moment. What about your father? Well, my parents got divorced some time ago. I'm sorry, Hope. You don't have to talk about it if you prefer not to. No, it's fine. I've come to terms with it already. Everything was fine and happy when I was a kid. But my parents started arguing more and more as I grew up. Now that I look back, I think it's because my dad took my mom for granted. Like, even though they both worked, my mom also cooked and cleaned and did all the usual housemaker stuff. I started getting more and more stressed out because of everything, until they finally split. Those are good. I ended up with my mom, and my dad just left. I think he has a new girlfriend, but I haven't seen them a lot. I don't know. I just feel kind of weird whenever thinking about my dad having a new partner. Yuri gazed at me with a gentle look on her face. Surprisingly, her eyes hold gentle understanding in them rather than pity. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on about it. I actually balled this stuff up, so I guess it just flooded out. That's alright, Hope. There's no need to apologize. I can't say I have much experience with dealing with divorced parents. But if you need to vent about it, I'll be there. It's only fair I reciprocate. Yeah, thanks, and yeah. Just having someone to listen to helps. We moved through the aisles as a companionable silence for a while. The light of the fluorescent strips overhead shined brightly off the jars and plastic packages passed by. A small crinking sound as Yuri softly drags her fingertips across the jar containing kimchi. So Yuri, do your parents do most of the cooking? I typically prepare the meals. Oh, what do you normally cook? She takes a moment looking at some of the foods in front of us. Some of my favorite foods are fish-based. There's nothing as delectable as teriyaki salmon, in my opinion. She stands up as a strainer as she says this, a smile growing on her face. I really do enjoy home cooking. Most people look forward to eating out at restaurants, but I always preferred eating comfort foods at home. Sometimes a simple rice dish is all that takes it to warm you up inside. You should actually try making one sometime. They're very convenient and easily quick recipes. Oh, can you give me some recipes then? They hardly need recipes. One is that I usually reserve eggs. Breakfast is egg rice. I assume they have a rice cooker at home, yes? Who doesn't have one? Not me. Well, that simplifies things a lot. All you have to do is make a bowl of rice. A nice fluffy white rice. I thought that was a misspelling for a second until I read the rest of it and like, okay, never mind, I'm just stupid. Dig a large dip in the middle of the rice. After that, you crack a raw egg in the middle, season it with soy sauce and rice seasoning, mix it together with chopsticks, and you're done. Huh, that does sound really simple. Although I think I ran out of rice seasoning a long time ago. Oh, well, you can pick some up now. It's a very delicious dish, despite, and perhaps because of its simplicity. The frothy lightness of the egg paired with the subtle sweetness of the rice and sweet savoriness of the seasonings. I actually like to sprinkle some chopped green onions at the end too, just for that extra bit of crisp freshness. Man, my mouth is watering at this point. I'm eating the fucking ramen and I want this. And I hate onions. I'll be honest, I hate onions. I know it's like more of an optional thing, but that makes the onions make it sound good for me. But that's no joke, I actually do have a strong dislike for onions. Anyway, my voice just cracked up there. That's what comfort food does to you. One of my guilty pleasures is even simpler though. Sometimes, when I don't have time to or energy to cook, I take leftover food rice and pour over some hot tea over it. Wow, you're more of a tea lover than I thought. It may sound strange, but still I get when I pair it with slices of pickled daikon. I get you though. When I was a kid, my mom used to give me leftover rice drizzled with soy sauce if I begged for a snack. Whenever she was too busy cooking something subtle. Now that I think about it, probably tastes similar to rice now. Most likely, yes. I do enjoy making more complicated sized dishes to accompany rice now. Vegetable stir fry are dishes I return to quite often. I do enjoy a combination of sweetness and umami. The way an onion sharp, sweet taste pairs with other vegetables such as mushrooms and bell peppers really satisfies my appetite. Wow, you're quite the chef, eh? It sounded Canadian when I said that. She starts blushing and puts her hands together. I just know for some family recipes is all. Once you understand basics cooking, it's quite indeed easy to want to make something appetizing. If your cooking is anything like poetry, I'd love to learn from you. I'm not aiming to be a master chef, but if I could learn even just a bit of Yuri, I could really mix up my dinner some. As I pass through the freezer item, I pick up a good portion of my I fill up a good portion of my basket of bags of frozen dumplings. Ironically for me, it's frozen burritos. So you really like dumplings, eh? Then, well, while I do like dumplings, this brand of gyoza is a bit simple, special. Yuri stares at the freezer for a moment. How so? Well, I guess they hold some nice memories. You know, my mom did make the homemade dumplings sometimes. My dad and I always liked this brand of frozen dumplings the most. I guess it became one of my favorite meals, despite being, well, a frozen food. It always drove my mom crazy. My parents always had been busy with works, but we tried to have at least one meal together as a family every day. Then after a while, we went from having them every day to every other day. And for a lot of meals, I ended up making the gyoza because my dad and I wanted them. Why didn't you try making them yourself? Well, we tried, but my dad and I always burned them. We tried boiling them too, but I prefer them fried. So yeah, I guess I'm kinda confined to associate these dumplings with good time spent with my family. Oh, I see. For a moment, Yuri is lost in thought. So, do you still burn them? Then, or... Hey, what kind of opinion do you have about my cooking? I never burn them anymore. Well, I rarely burn them. Yuri smiles in my admiration. I suppose you made quite a lot of them then. Trav, I miraculously haven't gotten tired of them yet either. Actually, there's a funny story attached to one of the times I tried making them myself. Is it the story where Sayuri tried to burn down the house? Oh, what happened? Do you remember I talked about Sayuri almost burned down her? Yes, I knew it! Burned down her house after she tried cooking? Yes, I believe so. I believe I do. Well, that was the time we tried making these dumplings ourselves. I left Sayuri in charge when I went to the bathroom. Then I started smelling smoke accompanied by her yelling from downstairs. Apparently she tried to pick up the pan of dumplings we're frying on, and somehow burned myself and flipped the pan in the process. All dumplings scattered on the stove. Those poor dumplings. She started panicking, and before she knew it, the dumplings were on fire. I'm glad our parents kept the fire extinguisher under the sink. I think they kept it for a specific reason, and now you know that reason. Sounds like you had quite a time. Yeah, and luckily, Siri wasn't burned by the pan. All went out by the end, I guess. That reminds me, so this one time, I had burned my hand. It wasn't my pan. It was, if you guys know what an iron is, well, if you guys are poor, or just do your own laundry, you guys know what an iron is. Uh, oh, I grabbed it from where, like, the heat comes out of, like, where you steam everything and that shit. I touched my hand from there, and it burned like shit. The thing is, I was told to take it up. Usually they tell me this. Usually I'm told this stuff after it's already cooled down. I had assumed it has been cooled down for already, but no, it was still hot because it was just finished using. My hand was burnt. Like you could see, there's lines on my hand for like a good week or so. So yeah, that's the story of how I burned my hand. The sad part about that story, though, I was 19. Anyway, wait, or was I 20? Either way, it's still not that long ago. Anyway, all well at the end, I guess. Huh? It seems like these dumplings are to you like as oolong tea is to me. How so? Well, she picks up a package of oolong tea. When I was younger, my mom always made fresh tea when I arrived home. Occasionally, it was another kind of tea, but usually we made oolong. At first, I was indifferent to tea, but over time, I developed a taste for it. Now, whenever I drink it, it reminds me of her. It's really nice, Yuri. I guess we're both similar than I imagined. You know what? I have an idea. How about we cook something together at my house this weekend? Are you certain? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert in preparing food now. I mean, good thing I'm no expert either. That way we can learn together. I see your point there. What Sunday morning work? What Sunday morning work? I apologize. I have some obligations I must attend on to Sunday. She looks up and away a moment, waving her hands. Not that I want to spend time with you. This Sunday's a day I usually spend. She turns away again. I guess she's lost in thought. You're there. She really likes whole wheat bread. I mean, whole wheat bread's pretty good, I'll be honest. How about Saturday night? Yes, that would work. She lets out a sigh of relief and continues walking with me to the kids' checkout. With everything paid for, we start to walk home. As I speak to turn to Yuri, I spot a small splash of pink. Hey look, it's Natsuki. Yuri starts speaking up a little. You want to say hi to her? I don't know. She seems like she might be busy. Besides, don't you need to get your dumplings in the freezer? I mean, I guess, but... You know, what I learned from the other two, you have to stay nice to them, like the other girl. With Sayori's route, we were really nice to Yuri, we still kept spending time with her. With Yuri's route, we still kept spending time with Sayori. The third time, which was the time I actually did finish, which I did off camera. And because you could tell, the first time we did it, we just spent little to no time, and that did not go well. The second time, I learned doing the same thing, still doesn't go well. The third time, which was the third episode of the endings, we finally got it, and because we spent time with Sayori. Anyway, while learning about that, we're gonna spend time with Natsuki as well. So you're gonna deal with my shitty ass bitchy voice. Then again, you did that last series, so your guys already dealt with pain. Let's say, well, worst case scenario is we just say hi and keep walking, huh? I mean, if you want to be better friends with her, you need to talk to her sometime. You even started writing poetry using a rhyme scheme and things that you could relate to more, right? The problems won't go away just for you hoping they will. After years of playing games to try to fill the void of loneliness, one thing's for sure. Problems like loneliness don't always simply disappear. If Siri didn't come along, I might really have become a NEET. I think I'm technically a NEET. Am I a NEET? I mean, Fran told me I was a NEET, but that was when I was fucking recording when I was still had physical classes and a job. Am I a NEET? I have no idea anymore. Well, I don't know. Look at it this way. You remember you talked about the people in books being the kind of friends? Yes, I recall that. Of all those characters never went after what they wanted. What, where, if all those characters never went after what they wanted, would they be better off? Even if we mess up, or even if we messed up, at least we tried. She stands there contemplating everything I said. I do understand that you have a point, but it's difficult for me to do so. It may come naturally to you, start conversations with acquaintances and strangers, but it's hard for me to do so. She looks away, playing with her hair. At least you started a conversation with me when I first joined the club, right? That was because I had thought. What about the book you gifted me? You intimidated that yourself, right? It was my duty as a club member to make you feel more welcome, but it doesn't mean I didn't reverse the conversation over and over in my mind before I spoke to you. And admittedly, I didn't want someone to share my books with. So if you talk to Natsuki more, won't you be able to share your interest with her too? You might even get into your literature more, and who knows, she might have some manga in a genre more suited to your tastes. Yuri visibly inhales and takes a deep sigh out. If I don't do anything, then the current situation will improve. She shakes slightly. How about I stick with you while you talk to her? That way, if things don't go well, we can still walk away and you'll not have to be alone. She takes another deep breath. I can visibly see her trying to compose herself. That'd be nice. Can you give us a moment? Can you give a moment first? I need to get her at my courage. Of course. Thank you. She turns to face me and gives a slight bow. You've been a great help these past few days. Now it's my turn to be embarrassed. It's alright. Besides, what are friends for? Friends. Her eyes both sparkle and dim when I say that. Alright. In a brief pause, Yuri nods to me. Her face turns a bit gray with the nerves, but her resolve seems solid at least. We make our way towards Natsuki, who fortunately hasn't gone far yet. Hello, Natsuki. Yuri comes a bit loud, making Yuri grimace a little. I chase her a comforting smile, although I'm not sure if she's actually saw it. Oh, hey Yuri, and Hope. Didn't expect to see you here. How you doing? I'm doing alright, I guess. She glanced over the shopping bags I'm carrying. You went shopping together? Yep. Yes, I happen to need to go shopping. We happen to need to go shopping at the same time. Oh, you just happen to, huh? God damn it, Natsuki. God damn it. We have to be nice to her, though. We have to be nice to her. Fran, stop calling her a bitch. I can feel it. Being's gonna watching this and have no recollection of what the fuck's talking about. I roll my eyes, causing Natsuki to smirk. That's right. I think maybe it's actually Natsuki's teasing, and said humor paled with Yuri's inability to deal with teasing that makes them incompatible. All of a sudden, a gurgling fills the air, judging by the way Natsuki steps up. It must have been her stomach. I wonder why. It's not like we solved it last time. Anyway, Yuri fidgets for a moment as Natsuki looks away from us. Looks like Yuri's really starting to get her words out. An idea for something pops in my head, but I can't help but lean in to whisper Yuri about it. Why don't you invite Natsuki over to your place for dinner? Yuri's face branches slightly. Is she really that nervous about it? I must have underestimated her social anxiety. Never underestimate the social anxiety, man. Hey, care to share with the rest of the class? At this point, Natsuki's beet red. I don't know, is that beet red? Anyway, Natsuki, would you like to eat out with me? There's so many ways that could have been worded. That was not one of the ways I thought I'd ever see it, and it makes it sound very I'm fucking done with this world, man. Yuri's voice sounds a bit strangled as she speaks. It's a pretty strange how she wants to eat out tonight, though, considering how much she likes home cooking. Huh? Are you sure? Oh, well, if you'd like. I haven't eaten out in a while, so. Well, I have to put away my groceries first, though, but we can go after that. Natsuki's expression softened more than I expected. I don't know. I don't want to oppose. I should probably get going home soon anyway. Are you sure? It's really not a bother. Hmm. If it doesn't take too long, I guess it could. We might have to get takeout though. Hey, I'm gonna head back home and put my stuff away. I'll see you on the club. Before Yuri turns to go, I give her a thumbs up and smile, then she turns with a blush. Exchanging goodbyes, we head our separate ways. I recorded for 40 minutes, holy shit. Anyway, my voice just cracked. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Blue Skies. I'm going back over here. No, it's... Which one is it? I'm overwriting this one. I like this music, by the way. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.